I am from How To Taxes. I am here to help you prepare your Form 1040 when you made less than $12,400 and you can be claimed as a dependent by somebody else. The assumptions then of this video are that you are single, you had W-2 income of less than $12,400, and somebody else can claim you as their dependent. This is the front page of the Form 1040. It is the top portion of the form. Check the box that you are single, put your name, address, and social security number at the top of the form. This is still page 1 of the Form 1040. It is the bottom portion of the form. On line 1, put your wages. You can find this information on the Form W-2 that your employer sent you in box 1. In our example, your wages are $4,000. Put $4,000 on line 1 and carry that down to line 9 as you had no other sources of income. On line 10C, put 0 if you made no charitable contributions. Carry down your income to line 11 for your adjusted gross income of $4,000. On line 12, we will calculate your standard deduction. Since you can be claimed as a dependent of another, you have to complete the standard deduction worksheet on page 32 of the Form 1040 instructions. You do not have to attach this worksheet to your return. I have summarized the worksheet for you. If you made $750 or less, your standard deduction is $1,100. If you made more than $750 but less than $12,400, your standard deduction is $350 added to your earned income. If you made more than or equal to $12,400, your standard deduction is $12,400. Since in our example you made more than $750 but less than $12,400, your standard deduction is $350 added to your earned income of $4,000. So your standard deduction would be $4,350 on line 12. Carry that down to line 14 and subtract that from your adjusted gross income on line 11. So your taxable income on line 15 would be 0. On line 16, your tax would be 0 since you had no taxable income. Carry that down to lines 18, 21, and 24. On line 25A, put your federal income tax withholding. Again, you can find this on Form W-2 that your employer sent you in box 2. Note, you will also have Social Security and Medicare tax withholdings in boxes 4 and 6. These do not go on your return. Put the $200 of withholding on line 25A and 25D. Put 0 on line 32 as you had no other payments, and carry your withholding down to your total payments on line 33. We will calculate your overpayment on line 34, which would be $200. Since you want it refunded to you, put $200 on line 35A. If you want it directly deposited into your bank account, check the type of account that you have on line 35A or 35C, either checking or savings, and put your routing and account information on line 35B and D. If you don't want it directly deposited into your account, cross off lines 35B and D, and the IRS will send you a check directly. Note that there is a box to the left of line 35A referring to Form 8888. You would only check this box if you wanted your refund deposited into more than one bank account, so usually this would be left blank. Remember to sign, date, and put your occupation at the bottom of the form. Your taxes are all done. Thank you for watching. I am from How To Taxes. Subscribe for future tax videos and tips.